Welcome to Cat Dominion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. I'm trying to get this fucking thing to work. Okay, because it's about as good as it's gonna get. I'm doing card of the day, and I'm using the Morgan-Greer deck, and I have cleared and shuffled it, so I'm just gonna get a card. I have 3 cards that landed out together, so let's start with this first one that came out. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And behind her, the Nine of Swords inverted. I think I got... Yeah, I just got the Nine of Orbs yesterday. Also inverted. And the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So this looks like a little story here. Now I have the Brady Bunch theme stuck in my head. Look at this. Feminine energy and a masculine energy. The sun just really just to fucking come in there. Or the light. Feminine energy, very balanced in her own secure in her own self. And we have a masculine energy who's feeling a little bit green behind the ears. They're in the same suit. Alright. Now, I don't want to get caught up on it having to do with money or material or the physical body or anything. We're in the same energy. Something solid. Something that is manifesting outside of the spiritual and thought realms alone. And between them, we have an unbinding. We have a pulling up from being trapped in this sort of nightmarish thought pattern. So essentially what's happening here is a healing. Now what's interesting is that the swords are going towards the feminine, but the fists tend to look a little bit more masculine. And I don't know if that necessarily indicates direction. Now these trees in the background here remind me of the Empress card in the... I think the Emperor is also a tree. The Wild Unknown Tarot in the background. And the Tower is also a tree. I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, the Emperor in reverse. And the way that this card is set up, if one of those trees was the Emperor, it would also be in reverse. Okay. So the energy that I'm getting from this Emperor card is you wrecked your new car. Totaled it. Oh, and the Tower in reverse behind it. Okay. This deck, I keep pulling cards off it until I get the whole goddamn deck, so I don't want to see any more of these cards. So here we have the Emperor in reverse, the Tower in reverse, and probably the Empress in reverse as well. So we're not operating on all 4 cylinders here. but we have a healing beginning. The feminine energy here, the Queen can be a 1 or a 13. She has gone through a death cycle and has emerged victorious despite everything being essentially a nightmare, going the wrong way, like exposed roots. Kind of overlap this pentacle here. Look at that. It's like he's kneeling before her, trying to give it to her. I'm just saying he and she because that's the masculine and the feminine energy. It's like this masculine energy wrecked his car, and now he's like once bitten, twice shy. He's like, well, I'm not gonna come in this chariot yet. I'm just gonna walk this time. And see, he's got a tree behind him, like, might not be a full oak right now, but I'm gonna get my bonsai energy on and just kind of come in there very cautiously. Now, speaking of oak energy, I think that's what she's got, is oak leaves. Artwork on these cards is magnificent. Incidentally, Page can be a 1 or an 11, and there's a 9 here, so there's an idea of judgment coming through. It's also like what's the word? Not reconnection, resolution. There's a word that's missing. Reconnect? I don't know. It's like a final clearing the slate of whatever the nightmare has been. Whatever that crashing the car is going to be. Okay, we have a 4 and a 4 and a 16 here. It's the root, right? Trees upended, we have roots. The root of the issue it's like somebody who was this masculine energy thought he was in control of his entire dominion, but what he didn't realize was that what he had based all this sort of assuming his energies were all tied in on all the 4 corners is that they weren't. It's like in My Cousin Vinny, Mud in the Tires. You got like one wheel does nothing, and that's how he crashed his car, so to speak. So this feminine energy, I think because she had this, the swords were pointing in her direction. If I can hold these correctly, she wasn't immune to being affected or involved in the sort of self-negating prophecy, miscommunication, sleepless nights, mental anguish. She's been through that too, but she's been able to recover to a certain point. Clearly she is not operating on empress level, but she's recovered enough in her world to have a little bit of stability. And again, the emperor character really starting over from the beginning, making sure that his foundation, and very material foundation here, making sure that it's stable before he really moves forward. It's treading the water very carefully. Now, what should come out is the Three of Pentacles, and I didn't want this other stack of cards. I see Temperance and I see the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I really don't want like a ton of cards here. The lack of balance is leading to moving ahead slowly, which is just a reiteration of what's going on here. I'm actually going to pull the Three of Pentacles out because I want to show that card. Don't know what it looks like in this deck yet. Maybe. Maybe. I just have it. Here it is. I'm going to tell you right now that this is what this page needs. New blueprints to move ahead to. Alright, I'm going to end this there. So I really actually feel that the Page of Pentacles, more than the Queen, is the main card of the day, and then everything else kind of explains it further. If you want to get a reading, email me, thecatcameback@camp@gmail.com. Donate, like, share, subscribe, comment. Send me some good vibes. I've got all kinds of art stuff and merch. All these informations and links are in the description box of my infomercial video, which is linked below this one. And again, you can just email me and I'll get you that same information. That is thecatcameback@camp@gmail.com. I'm going to say bye for now.